We are live. But with the cut screen thing, you're good. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. What do we name it? Perfect. Let's see if I can change that title while we're live. I would be surprised, but you never know. There's a shit ton of viewers whenever we do that. Huh? How's it going, people? This is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. Shell's gone crazy, but this is the show for May 21st, 2020. I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
And I'm Shell.
Howdy doody, guys. So, hope you all... Duty. Hope you all out there in the world are enjoying your week. Sorry if I burp a lot. I just ate very fast.
He's not sorry, just so y'all know.
No, I mean, kind of, but mostly it was really delicious. And that's what matters. But, yeah, so as you know, we do a live show Thursday Mountain Standard Time right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SLYK Radio. And you can also follow us through the week on all of those same things where we post most interesting tidbits of life, news, and geekdom, because that's what we do. We like to fill your little tight ears. That could have gotten weird. But, yeah.
Audio cocks.
Audio cock. Yeah, it's very hardcore.
It sounds like the worst, Autobot ever.
Auto cock assemble. Yes.
Yeah.
What do? Just vibrate, mostly.
Perfection. How's the audio? So, hopefully everything sounds good to the peeps out there. We're trying something slightly different. As per, you can tell I'm wearing headphones. Liz said wrong hole. I don't think that's related, because I can't listen to stuff through any other hole of my body, I don't think. I haven't tried. I guess I could shove something in my mouth and see if it makes a noise.
Hooray, science!
Yay! So,
You have subtitles.
who's got subtitles?
You do.
I do?
You can turn them off.
Oh, that's you.
Oh.
Only you can see them.
Oh, because it's muted. Okay.
You're
That's cool.
silly.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. That's okay.
Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
Kind
Eso
of.
día primero.
Sometimes. It happens. Liz, can you hear JP and Show really well? But while she's answering that, we're going to move forward into introducing the craft brew.
In review.
Mr. Pizzle, what are we drinking?
Tonight we are drinking the Siggy Box from Tivoli Brewing.
Tivoli!
And it is a box style ale with a 6.7 ABV. A box style ale brewed as a lager. This pre-prohibition style showcases a malty backbone with a mild roasty finish.
Fantastic. Do you want to read the can, or do you want me to?
Oh wait, there's more stuff?
There's tons on the
didn't
can.
You can read that.
Okay. Originally brewed in Germany to be a symbol of better times to come, Siggy's is a perfectly suited to enjoy on a crisp mountain day and nights as seasons turn. Our medium bodied bock is fine choice for when you want a bigger beer that drinks smaller than it actually is. To recreate this Colorado classic, we've included fire-kindled malt, just like Moritz Siggy did him back in 1864. By taking our time and aging like a lager, the subtle flavors of the malts become much more prevalent and harmonize clearly with our German noble hops. Ooh, that's sexy. I'm gonna crack this, then I'm gonna pour this. Oh, I should take thingies out of there. They're still in the cup. I'm a special guy. While I then do this, and then wait for it, really important. Y'all are really gonna want to know this. I swear. JP's gonna tell you about the next thing, and I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. Be right back.
I can't tell you about the next thing. Do you want me to tell you about the beer I'm drinking about?
Yeah.
Gosh.
What do you got?
So I am drinking the Peach Stand Rambler Blonde Ale from Odell Brewing.
Nice. Solid.
Yeah.
What-
Look how pretty this can is. Anyways, there's nothing quite like the summer harvest of Palisade peaches. Peach Stand Rambler is our tribute to the hands that carefully tend those orchards. The blonde ale A blonde ale brewed to accentuate fresh Palisade peaches. Here's refreshing, bright, like calm Colorado sunset.
Beautiful.
This one it's brewed in Fort Collins. It is a 5.1 ABV.
Nice.
That's good stuff to me.
So while we sip on these beers,
Yeah,
and
you want to move on into the slick feed?
where we geek on your week.
Yeah.
It feels weird without it in use.
I know it is weird without it. We'll just have to do it when it gets back. We'll do it again.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yeah, so I do not know much about this one, so if you would like to elaborate on it.
Will do. So, as of this week, I forget the developers, but the Ghost of Tsushima released a 18-minute trailer, and it showcases like this beautiful open world Japanese landscape and culture where.
Is it a game?
Yeah, it's a video game. And just like the blades of grass and the bamboo forest, and like this is the end of the life for this generation of consoles, and it just looks amazing. Like it's the same console that we've had.
The new systems that are getting ready to come out.
Yeah, but I also think that they'll probably get upgraded to the next gen as well. So it's just like it looks good now, but I can't even imagine what it would look like in the next gen.
Right.
So like
PlayStation 5.
Bo had stated earlier that he gets like a weird like Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice feel from it, but like I'm getting kind of a tension bump from it. So I was just like, oh, you get when you play as a ghost, because you could either play as an honorable samurai or a ghost, which is AKA a ninja.
Fantastic.
So I don't know. That game looks really good.
Sweet. I assume. I haven't heard much. Nature made a collect call.
We were just talking about how Ghost of Tsushima looks.
You gotta make a collect call, is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay.
Shell's a bit quiet.
Yeah, it's because I'm on my phone. I have a fan going. I don't know if that'll help by turning it off. It's just hot as balls in here.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Can you turn me up? Hi, Chrissy. I love you too.
No, I can't adjust you guys individually.
That sucks.
So that's how it goes.
I can turn my game down, and then as you turn everybody else up.
You're right. Do that. So I'm gonna turn up the desktop audio. JP, get turned off a little bit.
All right. Is that
Cool.
too much? Or
Shell, speak your mind.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now? What about now?
And
How about now?
they look
Testing.
level. We're good.
1, 2, 3.
One. Testes. One,
testicles.
2, 3,
Test.
Chrissy is very, very happy to see you, Shell.
I know. I'm happy to see her. No, it stinks.
Cool. So, well,
It's terrible right now.
so all right. No worries.
Moving on.
You're all right, mate.
Yeah, no worries. That. Can I get everyone over here? Let's see. I'm gonna try to. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, I just gotta be slightly smarter. I don't need to see my full face. I need to see the chat window.
Oh, bam.
Weird. Who'd have thought I don't need to stare at myself constantly? That's so
skill.
un-American. But anyways, so yeah, Ghost of Tunisia looks pretty awesome. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if JP said it already, but it totally looks like Sekiro. But you were saying that the playstyle was very Assassin's Creed-like?
Assassin's Creed-like when you're playing as a ghost, because a ghost is the basic equivalent of a ninja. So I was just like, during night and day, during the day you fight like a samurai, during the night you fight like a ninja. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Nice. That does sound pretty awesome. Hi Tara. Yeah, there we go. Slightly more comfortable. What else we got? Oh, Mafia 1, 2, and 3 remaster. We have no date as to when that's going to happen, but you know what? I'm still excited. Now,
Yeah.
as someone who hasn't played Mafia but has wanted to since basically I saw the first time it came out because it looks very awesome. I'm excited for the remaster to come out. It's kind of like BioShock. I didn't play through all of BioShock until the remasters came out.
The definitive edition.
Yeah.
Where like, yeah,
exactly.
it looks way better.
Yes.
And it was just like a generation ago when the first BioShock came out, and whew, man, that game is dated now. Graphically.
Yes. It's like trying to go back and play any of the older games, like playing Duke Nukem 3D or Morrowind, or even, like the old Republic, Star Wars Old Republic. All of those look so ancient in comparison to the newer material that's out there. But regardless, yeah, I'm jazzed to play this one. So it's 1, 2, 3 remaster. I'm assuming that they're all going to come out in a bundle, much like the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 that's going to be coming out in September. So, which I'm super jazzed about, by the way. I know I said that crap loads on the last show, but I'm going to say it again because it's fantastic.
Guerrilla Radio!
Woo! I'm glad that one's going to be there. What else do we got?
But, yeah, everyone's more excited about, like, Mafia 1 because that is more Mafia type, like Soprano-esque feeling.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were disappointed by like Mafia 3 because it was in the same vein, but it just didn't hit that mark.
Mm-hmm.
So more people are excited about 1.
There can be only Juan.
Correct that.
So, I mean, it's still pretty exciting one way or the other. The remasters, I am excited when remasters come out. It doesn't feel like a waste of time, especially because, it's a new looking game for a whole new era of people. So, always a win as far as I'm concerned. As long as they don't go through and change a bunch of stuff. It's really what matters. Hocus Pocus. Yes.
Ooh.
So if you guys are big fans of Hocus Pocus, which you should be, if you're not, I am worried about how you exist. But Hocus Pocus is doing a Funko Pop release for the Funkoween in May. The Funkween.
Funkqueen.
And
that's like Tina Turner. She's the Funk Queen.
The Funk Queen, man. Most definitely. But we are getting the Sanderson sisters, which is pretty exciting, as well as they're also doing The Craft.
The Craft.
Ooh.
Zombieland.
Fantastic.
Chucky. And wait.
I'm probably gonna have to get the Chucky one for Hannah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh my god, look at them.
Those are adorable.
They're so cool.
I love the Dead-Eye Santa so much.
Oh my god, cute.
Indubitably. Yeah, I'll be needing one of those. Mostly the Chucky.
Chucky's pretty cute.
That's just a 10-inch supersized pop. Holy crap. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's
Dang,
cool.
I didn't even notice that one.
Dang. That's about the size of some of my PVC characters. Sweet. And then, moving forward, for the first time ever.
The first time ever since this coronavirus pandemic started.
When dinosaurs walked the earth.
Oh, I skipped one. Ha!
You're good. You're not technically wrong.
Okay, yeah. He's right. For the first time ever. I just kind of took away from that. Start again.
For the first time ever, astronomers from the university... Oh, it's because you saw University and then Universal. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened.
The University of Bordeaux in France has captured what is most assuredly the formation of a new planet. So if you look right behind JP's lovely head there, you can actually see that twirling galaxy right there. So this is the first time they've actually been able to capture all that matter being sucked into a young star. Which is the basis of a lot of planets. And it was so amazing, especially if you go look up the YouTube video. JP, can you try to find that real quick and put it in the chat?
The YouTube video?
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't
a
even know
YouTube
that there was.
video.
I got you.
So it's a YouTube video and actually does a zoom in from our local sky and pans and zooms into the region of space where it is this. And it really is amazing when you think about how far away this stuff is happening. And how, considerably crisp this image is. All things considered, we used to look at, Pluto not too long ago. What, 20, 30 years ago? And it still looked like a gray splotch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
definitely.
That's the amazing quality that we've had. And when you also realize that this is, I didn't read up on it, but I know a lot about how Hubble takes photos. This is probably, 100 separate photos of super accurate, super pinpoint pictures.
That they collage together.
Yes. And just got this beautiful image from billions of light years away. So, absolutely amazing. And are you having trouble finding it, Shell?
No, I found it.
Sweet. So,
I had to filter through the proper.
Filter through the junk.
All the BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they didn't have to tell you a story before they gave you the recipe to the universe.
Right.
It's 42, guys.
It's the answer to life, the universe, anything. But, anyone who tells me a recipe still has to give me their whole life story.
I stumbled upon this when I was 13. I don't care.
I don't care. I started
the series of the photos that they captured, zooming into it.
Yeah.
My sister put it up there too.
Really fucking cool.
Yes, most definitely. Cool. So it looks like we got 2 videos for you. You guys should definitely watch those. It is absolutely beautiful. Unless you're watching us on YouTube, in which case open up 2 browser windows because we're that important.
Yes. Keep us going while you stream the other side.
Whoa. Okay, sorry.
Were you watching the video?
It's so cool. Watch the video. It is really cool.
It is. It's absolutely amazing.
That's awesome.
So, Life finds a way.
Yep. Speaking of the universe, more locally.
Universal Studios.
Bam.
They are scheduled to open in 2 weeks.
That's horrifying.
It is. So
terrifying.
considering cruises are still being canceled, events are being canceled in August and September. 6 feet is not an actual rule. It's actually 27 feet if you go by the CDC standards. 6 feet is if there's no wind movement, there's no people moving around, and no one is really breathing that aggressively.
I would totally go to Universal if that meant I could be the only person on the ride. It's like, safety reasons, we can't have anyone behind you. I'm like, awesome. Great. Let's go.
And then they better be fucking sanitizing any handrail and fucking seatbelt that any person has touched in between each patron. Do you know, that's gonna be insane.
It is. I mean, you know how they have those water misters when it's really hot outside?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be alcohol.
Purell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Purell.
It'll be like, but they have to save money, so really it's just gonna be Everclear.
Right. No, alcohol is still cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm curious. How much Hold on. 750 milliliter bottle of.
Everclear is expensive.
I haven't bought Everclear ever.
We literally use it to set cinnamon sugar on fire for a burnt cinnamon sugar rim on one drink. That's all we use it for in the bar. It's for setting shit on fire.
Shell, what's your cheapest vodka you have?
We only have one vodka.
Is it another type of sparkling donkey?
Tequila bar. So you get our well, but it's actually spring 44. I want to say we charge 6 or 7 for a pour.
For a pork?
A pour.
A pour. P-O-U-R. 2-ounce pour. That's big.
It's
It's
$2 for our
2-ounce
pork flavored
We don't
vodka.
give you none of that 1.5 bullshit. We give you full 2-ounce pours.
Nice. Okay, so Everclear and isopropyl alcohol are the same price right now.
I believe that.
Take your pick.
Yeah, so whichever
I mean,
one
you
you
can
want
make
to
a
do.
pretty decent moonshine out of that isopropyl alcohol, but like,
That's what I've heard. Those military guys are super creative. Yeah.
so
So
I don't know. How do you guys ultimately feel about this? Is it like too soon?
it's
It's
incredibly
way
too
too
soon.
Way too fucking soon. They lifted all the orders here, and in the week, our cases have doubled again.
Yes. It's
It's
nuts.
It's too soon.
People
like-
are still dying. Babies are dying. I mean, it's not. We need to at least figure
They
out.
need, figure out some kind of way to. They need a vaccine, is what needs to happen before they fucking start
Or
theme parks. It's such
vaccine
a great
or
idea.
herd immunity, just like
Yeah.
the way how like some of us remember like chickenpox parties. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, so and so's kid has chickenpox. Like, you're going to play with him, and it's like, why?
Yes.
So you can get chickenpox.
Yes and no. I only say yes and no
It's
because
it's
there's
way deadlier.
yeah, excessively deadlier. There's no proof that inoculation actually works with COVID-19.
Right,
Yeah.
they don't know yet.
I mean, the more that they're studying it, the signs point to yes,
Yes,
but it is
you're
not definite.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So it's just, it would be nice if we had a little more, yes, this is okay, don't worry about it. And it looks like you're whispering to your toes, Shell.
I am whispering to my toes. I'm not that flexible. I can't bring them up there.
But
Much as I wish I was that flexible.
You can't put your toes in your own face.
No.
I mean, we've got time.
All right,
can
We
do
got
it.
time. We can
Okay,
try and
give it a
see
go.
it.
Come on, we want to see.
No, I have a shot in my hand. No.
Oh, well, that's just practice. It'll be like Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
No, it would be Cirque du Soleil.
Aw.
There you go. You have to take the shot with your toes.
No. I literally
I want to see
can't.
this actually.
I mean, on a side note, you would be sanitized.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, are alcoholics slightly less susceptible to COVID-19 if their mouths are completely boozed?
I mean,
according to the goblin,
virus
you can just
lives in your
ingest,
throat.
you know.
It starts with a sore throat, so that's why I suggest you take a few sips of room temperature water or warm water every 15 minutes in case you have the virus in your mouth or in your throat, so it washes it into your stomach.
Yeah.
Well,
Eat
yeah, they say like all this stuff, but if you have a strong immune system, and, like taking your vitamins and just being healthy in general,
I knew you could get your foot up there.
it did it.
Yes, but I had to lean back.
Lean back. So there you go. Liz says the receptionist at my doctor's office wanted a copy of my ID. I wiped it down with alcohol after she finished. Definitely. We still have to wear a mask, but things are starting to open up in June. Yeah, and that's about how it is here. But it doesn't make it any less fearful or unfearful. Just like I said, there's no proof that inoculation works with COVID-19. So at this point, the best you can do is still take every precaution you can.
Shun the non-believers. you know,
Yeah.
all that.
Oof. The non-believers are rough. I have seen some arguments and have been part of some arguments on Facebook that have
It's just like my body, my choice. I'm just like, where have I heard this argument before? It's
Huh.
I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know where it's coming from.
So Boulder County passed a mandate, like we have a public health order. You are required to wear a mask if you are going to be in areas in public with other people where you cannot socially distance 6 feet.
Fantastic.
Which is like any kind of store, restaurant, wherever, like any kind of dwelling that there's just not that space.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have the health order posted on our door.
Mm-hmm.
We have signs saying, please wear face coverings when picking up your order or ordering. If you do not have one, give us a call and we will happily run your order out to you or take your order over the phone.
Yep.
This lady came in and I was like, hi, ma'am, are you picking up an order? And she was like, yep, I am. And I was like, okay, cool. What's the name? She gave me the name. I was like, okay, cool. I'll bring it out to you. But because you don't have a face covering, I need you to stand outside. Because we had customers with face masks 6 feet apart, with face masks in our lobby. She could not be in there. And she was like, ugh. And she was so mad.
It's not like it's raining outside today. It was a nice day today.
Oh, it was such a nice day. Jesus. So we brought her food out to her, and I was like, hey, just for future reference, it is Boulder County health order, Boulder County mandated health order. Mm-hmm. You have to wear a mask if you're going to be in public and not be able to socially distance 6 feet. And there's not enough room in our lobby to socially distance 6 feet. There's just
this is our only time where we could be like bandits, ninjas, right, whatever you want to be that had a mask.
In the meantime, there was the dude in Aurora who was denied access to a Waffle House and then shot the cook.
Shot someone.
Yeah, the cook didn't die. They didn't die. That's the only reason I'm talking about this. But regardless, someone shot someone
House, man.
Because they
under
couldn't
the guise
go
of like
in.
freedom fighters. My body, my choice. I'm just like, dude, it is not the cook's choice to say that. It's just like, hey, like, we'll still serve you, but you have to wait outside. We'll make your food and then you go.
Well, that's exactly it. Because they've started allowing dine-in, huh?
No, they were still doing no dine-in.
Oh,
the dude was just insisting to come in without a mask.
Okay, so as of Monday, we got a little bit of an update of what dine-in would look like, and right now, basically, they have a set of guidelines of what they would require. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's not worth it. And I understand, like, it's not ridiculous because of what's going on. It's ridiculous to even try to open for dine-in under the parameters.
What capacity would you guys be at? Like, normally, what is Hefe's at?
So it would just depend on the space, honestly. So actually today we've been working on getting our liquor license extended from one end of the street to the other end of the street outside the building.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So that
bring your glasses outside, folks.
Tables 8 feet apart outside, because they have to be 8 feet, not 6 feet, 8 feet. So our dining room is not very big, and all the tables have to be 8 feet apart, and there's no bar seating allowed unless the bar is not being used for food and beverage service. Well, a bar is food and beverage service, so
kind of like exclusively.
Yeah, so that takes off half our restaurant. So we could literally probably have 6 tables inside. And parties of 6 or under, no more than 6. So that's what, 6 tables, 6 people. I'm terrible at math. Somebody spot me here.
36.
Thank you. 36 customers.
Inside. That's a bit crazy.
Yeah, that's 36
but
people
still,
inside.
like,
Plus, we have to maintain our lobby space so that we can continue our carry-out, so that we can still keep our cash flow to keep our restaurant running and opening. Because that 36 customers is not going to cut it.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're recommending so they're requiring single-use menus or something there in that realm. So
you just write it on like paper napkins and like, here's the menu.
Something really cool that I saw though is they have laminated QR codes, and then they can sanitize them between each guest.
There you go.
They're QR codes that people scan on their phone, and it pulls up the menu. And then obviously we'd have like some throwaway paper menus for the people who don't have smartphones or refuse to do that. So that's an option. Oh god, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, 8 feet apart. No bar seating. Single-use menus. Servers, all employees. Servers included. Cooks. Everybody has to wear face masks and gloves at all times. That's fine. We've been doing that since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Bathrooms have to be cleaned every 30 minutes. Our hand washing every 30 minutes, which that's no different than it would have been before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Just wash your hands every 30. I was taught every 20 for 20 seconds, but
yeah.
Whatever.
But
so it's just
it is what it is. But like, I'd still
really
feel
unrealistic. And guests are also required to wear masks, except for when eating.
So you just lift it up.
So we were able to like submit our own, like, what do you want to call it? Addendums, yeah. To the proposed guidelines, and we're allowed to contest what they have.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, at one point, it's just like, what's the point of contesting?
Well, so the thing we're arguing about is our bar seating.
Yeah, definitely.
That's half our restaurant.
Sky Captain Charisma sounds
every 8 feet. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Sky Captain Charisma sounds sketchy at best. If they can't afford a smartphone, why would they even be out for dinner?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just, to be honest, like, I will support as many local businesses as I can.
Totally.
But as takeout.
Yes.
As takeout.
It's like.
So that's the thing. Is like, honestly, like I've personally expressed this. I think it's absolutely ridiculous for us to open as a dine-in until we are given the full go-ahead green light to just go back to business.
Well, it doesn't make sense for the use of space. Like
the use of space, the product, everything else that we're gonna have to change and do differently. It's gonna cost us more money to.
And then just bringing in more people in general.
Yes.
Like you just have the cooks.
Yeah.
And, like,
so be bringing more people in, pulling them off unemployment, but maybe not being able to make it worth their time. Yeah, sure, we'll pay them their hourly minimum wage, and then they get to make tips, but it's not going to be worth their time for 36. I'm going to need one server. For 36 people, I can have one server.
Great.
I can bring back one employee.
And that one server is
putting one employee for a PM shift. Like, it's just, to me, it
running
doesn't
throughout the
make
entire...
sense.
Like a chicken with a dead guy.
I want my staff to come back. They want to come back. I want them to come back. But I can't consciously, morally bring them back like that.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Because it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not worth it for them.
Yes.
Where I'm coming from.
It's gonna, because those hospital bills will add up a lot faster.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So, crazy.
That was enough of that, because we could easily rant all day about COVID-19 and the stupidity of society in relation to this. Sky Captain Charisma, thank you. I love this shirt as well. But on topic of gaming, Overwatch Anniversary just began very recently. It started 2 days ago, May 19th. It's running through June 9th, and there are all kinds of fantastic skins that are available. You got your old classics, of which I am definitely going to go pick up. I've been holding on to my gold from Overwatch so I could go pick up that Reaper, and I need May. Those are my two mains, and I missed out 2 skins on them. I was just devastated.
What you really want is a May in a 1-piece or a 2-piece bathing suit.
I need her in a 2-piece. Thank you very much.
What's interesting is now that I'm somewhat settled in, I should set up a PC and maybe actually try my hand at Overwatch.
Hell yeah, you should. And just whip out that controller.
I might have to pick your brain. How does house fire smoke really affect the inside of a computer?
About as much as smoking does.
Yeah. So I might have to call you in on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just going to have to bring that tower to me so I can get it all fixed up and happy.
Yeah, so. And then I think it'll be great. I honestly think that's its problem.
Yeah.
It's just dirty.
Yeah. Sky Captain says, I'm sorry that the girl has to work in that environment as well. Yeah. No doubt. So, and we all have feels definitely for everyone working in the that environment for sure. So, and have massive amount of respect for people like you, Shell, who deal with those.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry about us.
Yeah.
another day. I fucking love what I do, and I'm having a blast doing it. So, yeah, but yeah, it's different. It's way different, and I'm not entirely sure how I am not prepared. I don't even remember how to open the restaurant on a regular day-to-day dine-in anymore. Like, it's so different now.
Yeah. All right.
So different.
So moving back to Overwatch and May, just mostly because the Trikini is a thing now. I forgot about this.
With the mask.
They are selling these now. The Trikini
Yeah.
is a bottom, top, and a mask, and they're all matching.
Oh my god.
Is it polka dot?
Oh, there was so many. There's a whole bunch of them. There's actually a website.
Do you get to choose, or is it random what you get?
I think you get to choose. You actually get to pick your whole. It's a 3-piece bikini.
You mix and match.
Nice.
I'm sure you can. So Shell sounds like Shell has future plans for this summer.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't jump into the pool with the mask on, otherwise you're gonna waterboard yourself.
Right. What if it's like a moisture wicking material?
I mean, that could work too.
It might.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Overwatch.
A nice watertight seal.
That's what she said.
So Overwatch anniversary, like I said, is running May 19th through June 9th. So go pick up those skins, go play your games, go pick up everything you can, because the skins are worth it. It actually is enough to, and believe it or not, you don't have to go pay for looty boxes, and you can still get all these fantastic skins. All you got to do is not suck.
Save the gold. No, not even. You just play the game.
That's true. As long as you get on a good team and you can just roll with them and then just suck it and deal with it. Please don't do that. Try to get better.
Look at this Hammond skin. You want it.
He's adorable. It's Captain Nemo Hammond. How fantastic is that?
And Marcy's badass.
Yes.
With her dragoon skin.
Can you move your photos to the right? Will it let you do that?
I actually edited them in Paint.
Oh. One of these times, I'm going to figure out how to get Skype to flip your two windows. It's absurd.
Oh, me and JP?
Yeah. Like,
I think she has to call
I
first.
like the shell sandwich we have going on here. Okay?
yes.
Your words, not mine.
It's a seafood sandwich.
Hope you're not allergic.
I'm Pacific Islander, so there's that chance that I'm allergic to seafood.
And I am the Fat Chance. That's my stripper name.
You're not
What?
wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this page. Fat Chance.
Oh.
Asian influence on. Hold on.
Asian
This side.
persuasion.
There you go.
And look at how it's oriented.
Wait, you don't know where your pillows are in your own room? Or is that a green screen? Are you green screened in front of pillows?
I'm trying to figure out which side JP was on because
It's flipped.
it's flipped, so it's like different for me.
Wait, you know what? I know which side JP is on. Same side as me. We're both on your side as one of our fantastic slick content providers.
Aww, you're so sweet.
And this is Shell with Shell Shot Cosplay, so make sure you check her out where she does awesome cosplays. And more notably, more recently, the Knights of the Tempest for her Sword-tastic Equestrian Theatre. So if you guys know what's good for you, go and check that out. It's the Knights of the Tempest. Is a Colorado-based theatrical competitive jousting group. But you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Knights of the Tempest or on Twitter at Knights Tempest. You can go to their website, knightsofthetempest.com, and get links to all of that kind of fancy dancy stuff. See, you're looking right behind JP. That's her awesome tank girl right there, and that's what everyone loves. Actually, it's just her hip and her boob, but you know what?
Damn it.
That's
A hip and a boob.
I will figure out how to get these windows switched. Hold on, let me see if I can do this right now. Hold on.
You're gonna mess up the show.
Well, I don't know that switching the windows is gonna do anything because JP has all his photos oriented to his right, and they need to be, I guess, behind him.
Switch view.
Look at that hip, though.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I was way skinny. I was way too skinny.
Stress is a powerful thing. But yeah. Anyways, while we're promoting stuff, let's promote ourselves. We are Slick Radio, SOYK Radio, and if you guys want to come and hang out with us, I almost paused at the wrong point in that sentence.
You guys want to come?
I mean, you can. If you guys want to do whatever you do,
Say
with
the
our
safe
feed,
word.
you do you. We love you so.
Guten Flügelschockenheim.
Yeah. Flügelschockenheim. And just, mute yourself. We don't need to know. But you can help spread the word so that we can slick the world. That makes the whole sentence even worse. But make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube at SLYK Radio. That's where we are, and that's where we like to give you our loves and joys. So, and you're welcome, Sky Captain Charisma. But
where is Sky Captain? What is that on?
Twitch.
It's on Twitch.
Okay, got you.
Also, I will eventually give you guys the restream login.
It's been 4 weeks.
I know. It'll be more useful for Shell once we can get her computer working.
JP will do something about it, and he'll have it, but then I'll just be here.
Finger guns.
We'll get your laptop up and running, and then you're good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we could have been good all then. Also, I like your Morty.
Thanks. There's all the Mortys.
Nice. We are being smart at you. So yes. Fantastic. But moving forward, we got Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
Yeah. Special.
Ooh, oh, this one is exciting.
It is very exciting. So, with Star Trek Discovery starting at the end of this year, they've already given us a little bit of news, information, tidbits to give us a little bit of joy so that we know when Discovery Season 3 is over, we have more to look to. Because Spock, Captain Pike, and Discovery's #1, a.k.a. Rebecca Romaine Stamos, is fucking moths! That was a weird sentence. Sorry. Those 3 characters are getting a spin-off series calling Strange New Worlds, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is in Colorado, but moths are terrible and evil little creatures that like to swarm.
I think they're really terrible everywhere right now.
I believe it. So Strange New World is supposed to address some of the plot holes that have been introduced since the start of the original series. So, I mean, there's 2 meaty to even lay out, but the most prominent one that a lot of people talk about, especially in reference to Discovery, is the variants that we get in the Klingon race. So, you have in the original series, they basically looked like a bunch of Mexican dudes. With a little bit of nose things. Then you end up in Star Trek: The Next Generation, where they really do kind of take on more of their Klingon nature and physical features that we know them for. And then we have a few others, most notably moving on to Discovery, where they look more lizard-like than anything else. And now Star Trek lore does address this, and it is a canon. It's a canon thing. It's a canonical item. Canonical. Where they actually...
We argued how to say it for 3 hours.
We did. Also, that was a whole bottle of tequila. So,
I say, I like tequila.
Yes, everyone should. But, not everyone can deal with it. Anyways... So, so this Strange New Worlds is supposed to address things like that, which, like I said, it is canon, so we know why. In reference to the Klingons, that they had actually done genetic modifications and manipulations into their race, so that they go to different worlds and they deal with different, cultures. So they try to make themselves either look more human, like in the original
Adaptable.
series. Yeah, right. So they'd be more adaptable, just like JP says. So I'm excited for this, that it's going to be more addressed. And the fact that we're going to... The part that kind of scares me, is that, with that, we know that Pike is going to be getting back on the Enterprise, and how Star Trek starts is Pike's extremely deformed body in the original series. So we're going to get to that point, and I know I'm going to be gut-wrenched because that's part of my whole life. And yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to do it to us. They will. But that's all right. It's part of the story. Still.
Okay, so Discovery, that's started, not started.
Star Trek Discovery is going to be starting season 3 later this year.
Soon, yeah.
Okay.
So, yep.
I have not watched season 1 or 2 then.
Yes, you still have to watch those, and then so you have
on
Star Trek.
CBS All Access.
Yes, CBS All Access is the way to do it.
Yeah. And then you watch Picard.
Yeah, so you got to watch Discovery. You got to watch Picard. I am loving Picard so much, and I need more now.
First 2 episodes, that's it. But I liked what I saw, but I also didn't like some things.
Mm.
Well, you're not meant to like everything, right?
Right.
So, I mean, if they made shows so that you liked every single aspect of it, they would be so narrowed down that I think they would miss a broad audience. And also, you're supposed to with Picard, I think I know what you're talking about. And there's some stuff that I think they do specifically for the show so that you feel a certain way. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you'll...
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So, yeah. But, I mean, it's one of those things you learn, progress, and you kind of learn stuff. And when you get to the end of Picard, you're like, no! And you're like,
more.
Wait
a minute.
You need so much more. Yeah, Tara says both Picard and Discovery was amazing. Completely. Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just excited for that, and I really need to come out. And if you have access to CBS All Access, or you can, you should definitely go pick it up. Sky Captain Charisma says, do any or all 3 of you play Escape from Tarkov? Honestly, I haven't even heard of it.
First-person shooter, kind of.
No. At first, I was like, the name sounds familiar, and then I was just thinking of a really old game, and it's not. It has dinosaurs.
Like up there on the Twitch channels.
Oh, nice. The screenshots look like a mix between like Borderlands and Call of Duty.
Hell yeah.
Is it like one of those big open worlds? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, it's like a 100 versus everybody.
Oh, okay.
Where like the circle comes in closer and closer, and if you die, you go to the gulag, and you fight like another person who went to the gulag, and if you win against that person, you get to come back out.
Okay.
It's PC. It's just PC.
MMO, yeah, just PC.
Okay.
So, unreleased. Oh, it's on the closed. Is it still on a closed beta?
Oh. Okay.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, it's still in pre-order form. Like
wow,
it's beta.
It's still. Huh. Not a lot on this, but I mean, it still looks like it would be very interesting. I don't know. It depends on those games. I've really been interested in Warzone. Yeah, Sky Captain Charisma was like, that's Call of Duty, the Gulag, which, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Tarkov, it's more of like the other ones where it's like, you die, you're dead. But that was what I was going to say, is that I really enjoyed Warzone, especially the brain... what are the other ones? The heist or the other one? Either way, we're going around collecting money. I've really been enjoying that one just because you do have the second chance option. Sorry, not second chance, but you get spawned in a lot. And that's kind of one of my issues with the big open player games is that I have little patience in reference to how I play. So it's not that I'm...
It's the downtime that kills you, not like the actual someone killing you.
Yeah, it's not that I want to say that I'm bad, but I'm also not good. But I also play like a berserker. So my favorite way is to just get whatever I can, go in just like an absolute madman and destroy everything. I play tanks, and I love to play, anything like that where I can just go in and do a massive amount of damage, and then hopefully someone can res me.
I play that.
Shoot at me, senpai!
Yeah.
That's how we play in Borderlands, but literally nothing else.
Bullet sponge.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just one of those. Plunder.
Yeah,
Warzone Plunder. Thank you. Squat, Hell Let Loose, yeah. So, yeah, I go nuts in those games. That's how I play. That's how I always play. That's how I am in WoW as well. It's just tank up to all the madness. Be a tank, be a paladin.
Usually a healer.
Go insane and just hope I have a good healer.
Yep. I always got picked up for any instance, like, really quick as a healer.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, DPS is just sitting outside an instance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll play healer, but, I mean, that's who I am. I mean, if I were a Viking, I'd be the dude popping the mushroom and just going nuts into the crowd. Too bad there's no healers, but, So, yeah. What else we got? Oh, so Timothy Oliphant. Yeah. Oliphant! Not to be confused with Timothy Osmond that we got confused with earlier. JP, you want this one?
Yeah, so I guess he is going to be joining the cast of The Mandalorian in season 2. It's unknown what role he'll be playing, but he is joining seems to be like crowded cast of people. Because like in the first season of Mandalorian, we didn't know who was going to be on there.
No.
And now that we're just adding more and more people are already invested in this. They're going to watch season 2 of The Mandalorian. And I don't know, maybe he might be another Mandalorian, or
Would be cool.
I don't know. What would he play? I told Bo, like, maybe he's that heavy gunner Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Or like another bounty hunter.
Which
Also
would be
that.
awesome.
Bringing Jenga, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jenga Fett's gonna be coming into it, or no, he's coming into it as Boba. No.
The guy who played Jango
Yeah.
Fett is coming in to play Boba Fett, yeah.
Yeah,
Boba
he's
Fett.
coming in to play. Yeah, he's coming in to play Boba, but he's the actor that played Jenga.
Yes.
Or, like Aquaman's dad. Whatever.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I would be interested to see like another Cad Bane character. I know he's not around anymore, but I would be down for that. Like more of his race, maybe someone of his clan. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could be done, especially if he was a bounty hunter. So,
Well, yeah, that would be cool.
the only thing that makes me slightly worry about Clone Wars is that, or sorry, not Clone Wars, about Mandalorian Season 2, is that they've said that some characters from the final season of Clone Wars are going to be in it.
Well, we already know, like, Ahsoka Tano is going to be...
Right, but I know a lot of Ahsoka Tano lore and all that stuff, but I haven't watched the end of Clone Wars just yet.
What are you doing?
I know, I watch so much anime and other stuff. There's so many things that are fantastic in this world to watch that you just never know.
Gotta catch up on the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé Quarantine Kitchen.
Oh, that's the worst thing you've ever said on this channel.
No,
That's
debatable.
up for debate. Yeah, that's a pretty bad thing.
I don't think so.
That's fair.
Sorry, I watch trash TV.
It's her escape from the fucking world, which is terrible right now.
I'll say that's not an escape.
Vanderpump
That's just
Rules. It's like restaurant drama. That's another one that's hilarious. It's trash. It's just trash. Don't watch it. You'll get addicted.
Oh, trash TV is the worst.
But it really fills that void sometimes.
Oh, y'all are ridiculous. Hannah's one of those too. She loves that trash TV. Tara says the last season of Clone Wars is great, and that's the only thing I've heard about it, is that it's great. Fortunately, everyone's been very nice and not, spoiling the hell out of it, which makes me very happy.
Batman dies.
Gandalf goes to Gondor and he flies in the eagles and he meets Batman, yeah. So.
And then he gets eaten.
Yeah.
And that's how the coronavirus starts.
Exactly. Yeah, all through the beer.
Yep.
So,
bad.
Speaking of Batman, Batwoman. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ruby Rose, she has decided to step down after one season.
Why?
There's not an actual reason. I haven't really looked into this too much, but the show's not showing any plans of like canceling or that they're going to recast the role. Yeah. But I'm just confused. I don't know. Like, I really thought like it was a pretty solid casting choice.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I mean, she was spot on. It looked great. It was a fantastic, LGBT role to play out. But, she's stepping down. We have no information as to why, but she sounds like she's been very grateful, and it seems to be, on both sides, it's just, time to leave the part.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when...
But, like, it was so soon, though.
It is. So, I mean, it leads you to believe, it's like, what is going on? Is she leaving because...
More trash TV scandals.
Is she leaving because she got to go do some trash TV? Is she leaving because, she got a better job doing something else, a new movie? We don't know. It's so up in the air. But yeah, so she's left.
I mean, I know her doppelganger. They should hire her.
I don't know who that is. Ruby Rose.
I mean, no, like I personally know someone who, like, fucking spitting image.
Looks like her.
I mean, honestly, looking at the internet right now, there are quite a few Ruby Rose doppelgangers. The problem is she has such a unique personality. You may be able to look like her, but trying to mimic her would definitely be quite the challenge.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely agree.
Yeah, so I don't know. We just have to hope that they, give us the best option that we can, so that this show stays, of a higher caliber, because they are losing such a quintessential actress. Like, she's so unique. It's really what I'm meaning to point out. But yeah, so pretty crazy, but they do what they can. Speaking of superhero fancy Nancy stuff, fancy Nancy, the Snyder Cut of Justice League is going to be available for streaming when HBO Max is released. So,
which is the end of the month.
And then
next week.
What? Guess what? Studio Ghibli movies are all coming to HBO Max too.
Yes, the only place you can watch them.
Unless you had a VPN.
Yeah. So if you got access to HBO Max, you get Studio Ghibli films, which is absolutely fantastic.
27 of them, I believe.
I've been slowly buying one a week.
It's also available on iTunes right now.
Yeah.
And Amazon and all that.
I do everything on Google Play. That way I don't have to go figure out where stuff is. I forget that I have videos that I bought on Prime so often that I shouldn't have bought them.
I have one movie on there. I bought Bedknobs and Broomsticks because it was the only place I could find it.
That's fair.
Until it was on Disney.
Yeah, until
Disney Plus.
This was like 2 years ago.
Well, it's like one of those things. It was like
Glass was not even a thing.
one of Hannah's favorite movies is The Penguin and the Pebble, and I was looking for it for a while there too. And the only place it was Amazon Prime, and I went to go buy it when it was gone almost immediately. Now I can't find it anywhere else.
Right.
Well, I haven't looked in like a month, but
That's
yeah. Tara, it's going to be just on HBO Max only. Now, that being said, I still do not have definitive information as to whether or not Go is going to be rolled into Max.
From what I read, yes, it was. Like if you already had it,
Yeah,
it would
you'll
transform into that. Like a beautiful
it's
butterfly.
transformed, but it's an additional fee. Like you don't get a choice. Like
Yeah, they're just going to up the fee, and then you end up getting HBO Max, which makes sense. And
but
that's
it was like they had HBO Go and then HBO Now, and like I don't even know which one is what.
yeah. All I can tell you is, I hope my TV finally works with one of them. So I have a new ass TV, but still like Xfinity's like, no, we don't want to work with Sony Bravia. That's
That doesn't make any
sense.
sense.
Am I just totally crazy and blind? But Stars is not an app you can download on the PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's probably
I don't think
not.
they have an agreement.
Everything else, but no Stars.
Admittedly, I Chromecast the hell out of everything, so I don't know apps are on PlayStation.
Right, that's true. I forgot you have a Chromecast.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. At the same time, though, I feel like Stars is dying.
Well, okay, legit. Like I only watch it for Outlander. They were doing
It's so good.
3
Oh
months,
my god.
$5 a month. I signed up because I gotta see them. I gotta know what happens to Jamie and Claire.
Are you caught up?
No.
Are you caught
Wasn't he
caught up at
just
all?
on something recent? What was it?
He's in Bloodshot.
No.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. Because he was playing the bad douchebag in Bloodshot, and people were bothered by that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because he is so not that kind of person in his other stuff. Like he's great.
Which
A
is
man of
fantastic
honor.
because it really
He's
shows a lot of
just
versatility
great.
for the actor, which is really cool as well.
Yeah.
So,
He
but
just plays that very like. He's very like forceful and like he's a brute man, but like he is such a kind
He's
and
a decisive man.
yes. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen Bloodshot, go watch it. It's an absolutely fantastic movie, and it's so well done.
I watched it. I rented it. I was like, oh wow, this is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It was like
Bloodshot was
superhero
really
that's
good.
not from DC or Marvel. From
Yeah. Definitely.
Valiant.
Valiant Comics. So Bloodshot is fantastic, and Gretel and Hansel not so great. It's a slow
Ooh.
burn that turns into slow. Okay, oh that was an art piece.
Oh,
That's about
it's
it.
a dumpster fire. Oh god.
It wasn't a dumpster fire. It's just it was so artistic to me that it lost its ultimate interest. So it was like they tried so hard that the burn was so slow that you really didn't get it till the end, but even then it was like still pretty damn slow, and then there was like 5 seconds of really interesting stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's worth watching, but don't expect to be scared or thrilled. Really, just have a story told to you and sit down expecting that.
Yeah. But go watch Bloodshot. Like
Yes.
CGI and
Yes,
the story's pretty good.
and Hannah just got to watch Birds of Prey as well, and she really enjoyed that as well because it's a fantastic movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Shell, you need to watch it. It's so good, and it's gonna make you want to just do karate moves and get on roller skates.
And eat breakfast sandwiches.
I already have roller skates in my Amazon wish list.
See?
Because I'm gonna get roller skates so I can roller skate to work.
There you go.
Right?
Fantastic.
Just because I want to roller skate to work.
As
So
you
it's like,
said.
what's up, bitches? You can't say that. Hey, guys.
Yeah, I can totally say that. I'm roller skating to the back alley. I'm not roller skating in through the front doors. You kidding me?
Just don't bust your knee.
You're just gonna open the door and be like, "Hello, bitches."
It's so much better.
It does look a lot better.
So disgusting.
Yeah.
It's actually healed. It's gonna scar, but it's healed.
It's okay. Scars are like the marks of life. They're like the marks on the doorway. You know. So, anyways, we slicked pretty hard there. So talking about the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, it's going to be available on HBO Max, but it's going to be released in either a 4-hour movie or 6 TV-like chapters.
I think that's
like
a better
miniseries.
Yes.
Like,
so
like hour half, 45 to hour and a half would be great.
So it'd be like on the last episode of Justice League.
Yes, exactly
On
like
the
that.
next episode of Justice League, will he defeat? Find out on the next episode.
Yamcha dies again.
I'm so glad you knew where I was going.
Fantastic. So,
Like
but yeah.
mind blanked. I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, we knew.
I know you guys knew. I didn't.
You delivered. But the movie is one of the great things about this is that it was originally, there was no real discussion about the Snyder release going to be coming out, but people went on the internet and they went to the internet gods and they requested through hashtag release the Snyder cut. And it's really nice when you have the big studios like this that do listen and they go back and they fix things or they make things available, much like, Sonic the Hedgehog's, which I know you haven't watched and you still should.
Still shouldn't?
Still should.
Should.
Oh, should, yeah. I'm down to see that one. I've not seen Justice League at all.
It was good. It was just enough of Batfleck to make him feel almost like a real character.
Okay.
Without overdoing the Batfleckiness.
Thank God. But he's done, right? He's moved on.
Yes,
he
went full alcoholism after everyone hated on him, and he decided he didn't want to deal with that kind of criticism anymore, and went back to directing his own roles. So, yeah, that's how bad he was.
Alright,
so,
cool.
I mean, I feel bad for him, and I can totally understand how that would feel so devastating. But at the same time,
but we all had our doubts from the beginning.
Yeah.
We all had our doubts. I stand by my statement. He makes a great Bruce Wayne.
Oh, totally.
He's a fucking fantastic playboy Bruce Wayne. He's a terrible Batman.
Yes, totally.
Great Bruce Wayne.
JP's editing his photos, and they look so much better now behind him. So, yeah, I mean that's pretty fantastic. That we're getting that release, so I'm excited for it. But the last thing I'm excited for, I really want to tell you guys about. Well, it's not the last thing ever, just the last thing for the show, is that the Old Guard trailer. So I posted it on the Slick Facebook page a few hours ago. I've not heard anything about this. It was completely new to me, but it's going to be a Netflix movie coming out on July 10th, and it's going to be based off of a popular graphic novel, but Charlize Theron is going to be playing a badass mercenary kind of defender of history, I would say. What's up, Eric? So she's been around with her and her fellow warriors for hundreds of years because she can't die. So she's an immortal, essentially.
It's almost like Hancock.
Yes.
Okay. She's immortal or she's invincible?
She's immortal.
Okay.
So because they take damage and they can still get hurt, but they can't die.
Right. Okay.
But they heal up. So yeah, they're an immortal group, and basically they've been around just trying to help maintain the peace of the world, but they've been having problems, it seems. If you watch the trailer, because of today's era of technology and cameras and everything. So I'm jazzed to see this one. It's coming out, like I said, July 10th, so it's coming soon. Go watch the trailer for it. It'll make it seem a lot more exciting than the way I just described it. I guarantee it. Also, it's Charlize Theron, so you can't go wrong.
I don't know. It seems like a mixture of like Atomic Blonde and God, what was the thing I say? Hancock.
Yes. Which
She was in that. Huh.
anything that you mix Atomic Blonde, it's just gonna be a win, anyways. So, have you seen that one, Shell?
No, I.
That's fair. I'm sad about that.
Somewhat hippie cable sheltered life.
That's fair. That's fair. It happens. But that's it for SlickTube.
You shared it to the page?
Yeah, I shared it to the Slick page like 3 or 4 hours ago. I was sitting on the toilet. It was a fantastic time to watch it.
Always.
You know,
I
whenever
sure shit all the time while I'm sitting on the toilet. It's great.
My legs fall asleep. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Shell's gonna find it. But in the meantime,
I found it.
She done looking it up. We're gonna tell you about the craft brew.
In
review.
So, Shell, have you been drinking this evening aside from tequila? Nice.
Yeah, you missed it. It's got a pretty can, and it's from Fort Collins.
Fantastic. How about you tell us about
Odell.
Hold on. I can.
It's an Odell.
Okay, me and JP will do ours, and then
guys go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from Trivoli Brewing, we're drinking the Siggy's Bock or CG's. I don't know how to say it. But it's a box style, 6.7 ABV. Huh?
Siggy's.
Siggy's. So it's a Siggy Bock, and it is candy-like. I'm glad I didn't have beer in my mouth.
Okay, I'm done. I'm just gonna look at pictures of Ruby Rose.
Yes.
Something to dream about.
I will prove.
Show notes, no.
Yeah. So what do you think about this ale, Bo?
I feel like I'm drinking a candy bar. It's super sweet to me. I mean, it has a lot of good flavors, but the overall sense for me is super, super sweet.
Yeah, I can get that now. Before I was just like, this is really delicious beer. It's like, I don't know why. Because it's sweet, and I have fucking sweet tooth.
So, I mean, in no way is it bad. It's just, it's too sweet for me and my palate. But I can honestly say, because of the flavor profile of this beer, I don't think they did it wrong. I think it deserved to be sweet, and it really well encompasses the other flavors. You get a little bit of hops, a little bit of kind of like a citrus rind.
They said more like a lager, and I would almost classify this as a lager.
Yeah, it's like a sweet British lager. But it has good flavor. It's just too sweet for me. So that's the only reason I'm going to score it lower. I'm going to give it about a 2.75. But like I said, it's not because it's not good. It's a tasty beer. It's just I'm not a big fan of sweet beers. Not what you were expecting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sweet beers. When I have a Bock, they're usually hoppier, a more robust flavor. This
but don't usually you score them lower though.
It's a well-rounded, good beer. So, yeah, I'm sitting about 2.75, and it's because I wouldn't search it out again. I really wouldn't. But I would totally suggest people drink this, and if someone handed it to me, I would totally drink it. So it's a weird score. I mean, I could easily do a 3.25 as well. It's just I was sitting right in the middle.
I'm doing a 4.
So, which I mean, between a 4 and a 2.75, we're just gonna get a solid 3.5 because it deserves it. It really does. It's just a little too sweet for me. So, Shell, what are you drinking?
So I am drinking the Peach Stand Rambler from Odell Brewing up in Fort Collins, Colorado. It is a 5.1 ABV. It is a hats off to the Palisade, the tenders of the orchards in Palisade for the peaches.
Ooh.
So initially, it's like really you get that peachy flavor, not sweetness, flavor. So it's not sweet by any means. It's a blonde ale. To me, like when you aerate it, it kind of gets that more like weedy flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was a little sweeter, but that's just me personally.
Okay.
So you
Is it just because of it's the type of beer that it is that
Yeah,
you want it a little bit sweeter?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you guys know me. Yeah. Yeah, I like my fruity and my sours and
Saisons.
and stuff like that.
Which, looking at that, I would almost expect it to be like a.
It's really, really light. It's really light on the palate.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Damn it! I haven't tried the whiskey yet.
They did a different one.
That was in the Tree Shaker.
The Tree Shaker.
Yeah,
okay.
The IPA,
The mango IPA. Okay, never mind. So just think about another Odell I've had. Not this one. I mean, this one's good. Okay, so this one's good. I like this one. I like this one better than the Tree Shaker IPA I had.
That's fair.
That one was just way bitter. This one, it's not bitter. It's not sweet. It's just really kind of weedy with a peach flavor, but not the sweetness. So if you're into that, like if you like just really super solid blonde ales, like you're good. Personally, I'm gonna give it like a 2.5, but that's just because that's like my flavor profile.
Which is a decent score, right in the middle.
It's a decent score, yeah. It's not a smash beer mug.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Had quite a few of those.
You still have them out
Damn,
there.
it's good to be a gangster. Yeah, damn, it's not good to drink dirty socks.
No. That, oof.
Yeah. So, yeah, no. No, I think you guys would probably like this more than I do. But it's actually really easy drinking. Like I said, it's just super light on the palate.
Nice. Well, that sounds delicious. So, Shell, make sure you try to get that posted on Untapped.
You got it, boss.
I got it posted on Slick. I'm super nifty like that.
Did I not do the one last week?
I didn't either, so that's okay.
And Liz, I'm sorry, but I didn't taste that whiskey yet. That has my namesake on it.
It's all right. I'm sure she forgives you.
But guys, why are we scoring our beers?
That's because we can get tapped. No, wait. That's because we can put them on.
Untapped.
We get them untapped.
I mean, speak for yourself.
That's because we post our skewers on Untapped. Skewers. That's UNTAPPD. That is the fantastic app and website where you can share your beers, get reminders to yourself on what beers that you've had and how they tasted, which is fantastic when you do a show like this. But yes, so make sure you guys go on there and follow us at SLYK Radio. JP's on there as
J Pizzletron.
And Shella's on there as
Shell Shock Cause.
Nice. She knows it now for sure.
I thought it was like
It's
Shell
Cause
Shock
or
CP.
Cosplay, but if you type in Shell Shock Cause, you'll find me.
Cause that's what you do.
Cause, that is exactly what you
So,
Wow. It's not rocketed. Sorry, hold on.
nice. Good boogers. It's healthy. Yes. Whiskey. Delicious. JP, drink it.
I will. I
Good.
totally forgot that I had.
That's fair. So, yes. But, oh god, I'm stuck in my cable. Okay, we're good. But you know what, guys? That's it for that. That's it for our show. Looks like Shell wiped her boogers off her face. So, you didn't have any. You were okay.
I didn't feel okay though.
That's fair. I can understand that sentiment. So
Worse when it happens in your mask.
oof.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, it's like when you
Yeah,
blow
no
your
one can
nose,
see
but it shoots down
when you
further than you were
feel it.
expecting. Yeah. Aren't humans beautiful?
Beautiful.
In every single way. Oh wait, you did a different song. It still works. Anyways, you know what, guys? That's it for our show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SLYK Radio.
And when you see us roll on through your feeds, make sure you fingerbox that subscribe button, smash the likes, and become one of our slick knights.
Ooh.
So, like, it's not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in the great state of Colorado.
And so, is completely worthless.
Like your opinion,
Just kidding.
We care.
but your government doesn't.
And don't you forget it. We love you
God,
guys.
there's so many mods.
Yes, they're everywhere. We love you guys. Have a fantastic week. Make sure you follow us at Facebook and all that, and at SLYK Radio, so that we can give you our love and joy throughout the week. Till we see you next time, have a fantastic time.
Bye. Adieu.
Oh, I clicked the wrong
Oh,
button. Wait.
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 Yeah.
Scroll. There we go.
That made me a